Hi, welcome to the next tutorial on Flutter Junction. Today we are going to learn about streams and also RxDart in Flutter. And in this tutorial we will cover the basics of a stream and RxDart, then create the application to validate the form field. And our applications are look as follows. We have the app bar and the two text fields, and whenever we let's say type on our text field, it will get validated. As you can see here, please enter valid email, and then this is validated, and then let's say message you are. As you can see here, we can see this button is gray out first whenever we have the empty field and the message is less than 8 characters or it is invalid, and whenever this uh, condition is fulfilled, then we have our subscribe button shown, and this is how our final application shall be looking. Right, now first let's discuss what is stream. A stream is a sequence of asynchronous events. In simple terms, the stream can also be described as a pipe. You put a value on one end, and if there's a listener on the other end, that listener will receive that value. A stream can have multiple listeners, and all of those listeners will receive the same value when it's put in the pipeline. The way you put values on a stream is by using a stream controller, and there are two kinds of streams. One is single subscription and the other is broadcast. And let's discuss about RxDart. It is the library that combines the power of reactive X streams with the Dart language. It is a reactive programming library for Dart and Flutter that allows you to declaratively express the flow of data in your application. And RxDart additionally adds additional functionality to the streams API, including the ability to debounce, throttle, and retrieve fail events, as well as adding the ability to work on single value or observable streams. And RxDart has some subjects, and these subjects have some differences, especially in terms of how items are stored and delivered to the listeners. However, all of them are broadcast controllers, which means the stream can listen to multiple times. They all use Dart's stream controller and have on listen, on cancel, and sync parameters that will be passed to the stream controller. And the types are public subject, behavior subject, and replay subject. Public subject is like a standard stream controller, but the stream returns an observable instead of stream. And behavior subject, it captures only the latest added item. And replay subject, it captures all the items that have been added. And if you want to discuss more about these items topics, you can find the link on the description below. Please follow it. Right, now let's get back to our application. First of all, we need to add this RxDart library to our popsec.yaml dependencies. Here we need to add this, and then after adding, you have to run pop-get and you will have your library installed. And first let's do some cleaning. Remove this and create form screen dot, and then stateless widget. You can do st and control space, and you will have the options, and this should be stateless widget form screen. And then let's remove this and import material dart, and then okay, this should be closed, and then scaffold, and then app bar, then wrapper would be wrapper title context stream and RxDart, and then let's call this form screen on our main.dart form screen, and then we don't have any title here. All right, and then before that, now let's create our validators. Validator dot dart, and here class validator, and then we need to import the RxDart. Import RxDart package. All right, package RxDart slash RxDart dot dart, and then let's create the beware subject now. Final email equals beware subject of string dot seeded and at the rate. Also final message equals behavior subject string seeded, and the initial value will be empty. Also let's import async also. Async, and as we have discussed earlier, behavior subject, it captures only the latest added item. Right, now let's add some streams and syncs. Stream of string and get mail equals underscore arrow function email dot sync, sorry, stream, and as well as string get sync mail, and fat function the same email dot sync, and it is showing the error and value of stream sync. Okay, it should be sync, and similarly let's duplicate this, alt shift down, and then string of, let's say, message, and it should be underscore message, and this also should be message, and then let's sync also message. Right, now let's create stream transfer. For that, let's create the method validate mail equals stream transformer, and it listens string and dot from handlers handle data. One is value, another is sync, and then if value dot length not equals 1, that means our value is not empty. And before that, let's check our regex if email is valid or not. For that, let's create the method, and for that static bool is email string. It takes the string value email, and I have some regex here, and you can get this regex from the link below in the description. Please find it in the medium documentation. And regex equals regex of value, and then return regex dot as match our email. If our email matches the regex, we are going to return true, else it is going to be false. And then is email value, if each email is right, if it matches our regex, then we sync dot add the value to the sync, else sync dot add error, we add the error, please enter valid mail. Similarly, for our message, let's copy this, duplicate this, and then validate message, and we don't need this one. This one, and then if value dot length is not equals 0, that means our field is not empty, and value dot length is greater than or equals to 8, that means our text field value is not less than 8. Okay, should be sync dot add value, this should be if, and then this should be else, sync dot add error, message should be 8 characters long. You can see here, if our value is empty, our text field is empty, then we shall be, if not empty, then it should be checking this if the length value, and then we are returning the value or error, right? And this stream transformer is a class of the Dart programming language, and it is used to transform the data in the stream with our logic, and it represents a transformer that takes in a stream of data and transfer into another stream of data, and it is often used to modify the data emitted by a stream before it is passed onto a stream's listener. And this can be useful for cases where you want to apply some transformation to the data being emitted by a stream before it is received by its listener. And then we add this stream transformer to our stream, and then dot transform according to our validate email, and similarly to our message dot transform validate message. All right, now we need other stream transformer to get the result from the two streams above. This means these messages from these streams we need to get other stream, and for that stream, okay, let's create it here. Stream boolean get submit valid RxDart combine latest to this and email, and we have message and m our values true. And here you can see if these conditions, both validate email and validate message conditions are fulfilled, then we are going to get the true value and make our button clickable. Right, now let's go back to our form screen and then create some body and our text field, and body, let's keep some padding, is inserts dot all 10. Right, let's improve a bit, let's say 40, and then child column children, and here we are going to use stream builder. And it takes context, another is snapshot and text field, and unchanged we take the value and validation. Okay, also we need to, okay, we don't need this also, sorry, this, and also we need to return final validation equals validator. We are going to get this validator with this validation. Let's import this validation dot sync email of the value we are going to pass from here. Sync email dot add value. Right, let's refactor it. and then decoration, in text, email, the text, snapshot dot as error. It is, make it capital, so as error, and then snapshot to string, else null. All right, now similarly our next stream builder, and before that we need to listen to the stream validation dot main, and let's copy this and have let some size box first, space between the text field, size box of height 20, and then duplicate it. Let's make it message, and then sync message should be message, and we are done with the message text field also, and then our button, and let's duplicate this again, and then our stream would be submit valid, and then we have to need this text field. Okay, text field, this text field, let's remove this. We need to have button here, elevated button, and paste. We need to have snapshot dot data not equals true. If our value is not equals true, then we have empty function, and we can see here we are using this empty because we don't have any other functions to try, so we left it empty. If it is true, then you can perform some function here, and you can print or do something as per your need. And here I'm going to leave it empty, and then child would be let's say subscribe flutter junction. Let's make it const, and should be closed. Right, now let's give some background color, style elevated button dot style from background color snapshot, and dot data not equals true. If it is false, then we are going to use RxDart gray 200, else RxDart red. Okay, seems like we are done here. Right, now let's run our code. and we have our project running. Let's say here we have this please enter valid email, and we have our this subscribe button gray out, and let's say at the rate gmail.com, and we have our error con, and let's say wow, we did it. You can see here our subscribe button is shown, and you can also try it on other ways. And this much for today, and in this tutorial we learned about stream and RxDart. And if you have any queries regarding this tutorial, please ping me and comment. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and share it with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe Flutter Junction. And you can find all the links and code regarding this tutorial on the description. Please find it, and happy coding.